So let's begin this evening in a comfortable seated posture. Um, Closing the eyes, seated on the blanket. And just breathing here. A nice inhale, nice and slow. And following with a gentle exhale. So we don't want to force the breath. We want to experience the breath. And if it's comfortable for you, maybe you bring your right hand to the heart center, left hand to the belly, or you can also bring both hands to the heart. So find where it's comfortable to place the hands. And you'll begin to notice on the inhale, the rise of the chest, pulling the breath, feeling that sensation as the belly expands on the inhale. And it may help to lengthen through the spine. And then slowly exhale. We're just going to take a few moments here, opening our practice, a few moments of silence, experiencing the breath. Soften the forehead, release through the jaw, relax the shoulders. And through your practice this evening, I invite you to connect with your breath, connect with the present moment of the breath, and connect with the body, tuning in to the fluid movement of the breath through the body as you breathe and move. Gently, if it feels comfortable, moving through our gentle warm up as we add movement with breath, fluttering the eyes open. Maybe it's halfway, or maybe you find the eyelids opening all the way. It may be comfortable to find a fixed point out in front, your focal point. And if you find the mind wandering this evening, without judgment, just bring the awareness back to the breath. Gently release the hands from the heart and the belly, relaxing gently on the thighs, and very slowly begin to roll through the shoulders. So we're going to take an intuitive movement with the shoulders. So wherever you're guided, maybe you may feel the rocking from side to side, rolling through the left, rolling through the right. Or maybe you find the body is craving for just nice, gentle shoulder rolls forward and back with a nice straight spine. One more breath. And very gently coming from a place of movement to stillness, lengthening through the spine, we drop the left ear to the left shoulder. You can keep that right hand relaxed on the thigh, bringing that left hand over onto the right side of the head. Maybe this is where you're at today, or if you want to take that right arm out to the side. Stretching here, breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release, come back to center. Place the hands where it feels comfortable, returning back to that shoulder movement. So just allowing the body to kind of guide you where it feels it wants to move its shoulders. And then from that place of movement, we return back to stillness, nice tall spine. Relax the hands on the thighs and then bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And you may find this is where you're at today, or you want to take that right hand, place it on the left side of the head. And if it feels comfortable, you can either keep the left hand relaxed on the thigh or bring it out to the side. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release. Come back to center. Go ahead, interlace the fingertips. Push the hands out in front. The palms are going to be facing away from you, creating that bind with the fingers. Inhale, raise up, open through the chest. Exhale, round through the back, tuck through the tail, drop the arms, hands out in front, stretch here, breathe. Inhale, raise back up. Exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come back up, arms overhead, breathe. Exhale, nice little lateral stretch over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, nice little lateral stretch over to the left. Exhale, release back to center. Go ahead, flip the hands up, palms together. Exhale, come down to heart center. From your heart center here, spine nice and tall. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. So the thumb should be pressing into the sternum, breathing here. Exhale, release, come back to center, keeping the thumbs pressed into the sternum. Exhale, release, twist to the left. Release, come back to center. Go ahead, roll the hands around on the wrist. Walk the hands out in front. I'll meet you in a seated forward fold. And breathing here. One more breath. When you're ready to exhale, use the hands, raise the torso back to center. So whatever leg you have out in front, I have my left leg out in front. So I'm going to extend my left leg out to the side. Breathing here, there you go. And I've got my right leg bent. So I'm going to bring my right hand to the earth. Inhale, raise up. So if you are on the opposite side, so you'll do the same with the opposite leg. Exhale, release, come back to seated. From here, go ahead, bring that opposite leg back in, swap out the legs. So if you had that left leg in front this time, the opposite leg will be out in front and you're going to hinge back forward. One more breath. Slowly use the hands, walk the torso back to center. Whatever leg you have out in front, extend it to the side. That hand is going to come onto the side, raise up again. Breathe. Exhale, release, come to seated. This time, whichever leg is bent, leave it bent, bring the opposite leg in. You're going to bring both soles of the feet together. So coming into butterfly, if you need a little bit of support because it's early in the practice, bring the blocks underneath the knees. So breathing here. And then from here, yogi's choice. You can bring the arms out to the side and we're just going to rotate through the arms and the shoulders. Or if it's uncomfortable with the arms extended, go ahead, bring the fingertips to the shoulders and then take what I like to call my little bird wing rotation. One more breath. In whichever direction you were going in, now we're going to switch it to the opposite. So warming up through the body, breathe. And then release, rotating through the arms. We're going to come back to center. Hands come out in front, hinge forward. So finding that comfortable foundation in the butterfly pose, the lower part of the body before hinging forward. And the goal is to keep the back nice and straight as you hinge forward so you get a deeper stretch. One more breath. Exhale, release, raise up to center. From here, release your blocks if you have them underneath the knee. Bring the hands behind for support. We're going to take mini windshield wipers here, so you don't want to go too deep. Just breathe. And then gently, I will meet you coming onto your hands and knees and table. Using a blanket if you need underneath the knees. Once you find your tabletop, begin to make any movements that you feel guided to make. So whether it is a cat-cow or maybe it's taking barrel rolls, dancing lions, or you don't have to even label it. Just allow the body to move. So maybe you feel the head wanting to roll too around the neck. Releasing any tension here. One more breath. And then I'll meet you coming into that place of stillness. Nice long line between from the top of the head down to the um, can't even think yet, the tailbone. Take that right leg behind, tuck through the right toes, gently push through the hands, taking in a calf stretch here. Find that focal point out in front. And then nice and gentle, rock forward, raise right leg. So you may be here, three-legged table, or if you're working on strengthening through the core and a little bit of balance, bring that left arm out, come into your bird dog. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, drop that left hand down, swing that right leg over to the left. Take your gaze back towards that left foot. Exhale, release. Come back to center. Bring that right foot behind, tuck through the toes, swing that left leg around. We're going to take a nice supported side plank here. So maybe this is where you are today, or if you want to raise that right leg. Once again, if you're working with your balancing posture here, strengthening, breathe. And gently release. Come back down, frame, bring both hands to the earth, swing that left knee back. Swing that right leg around. Push through the hands, raise up. That left knee is going to come in towards the nose. Hug here. Exhale, release. Come back down. Inhale, right leg out behind. Exhale, this time right knee comes between the hands. Drop down. Low lunge, arms overhead. Breathe. Balancing here. Nice deep breath. Adding in a gentle flow here after we go back into our half split. So from here, you're going to exhale, come into your half split. Hands come down, frame around the foot. You can use the blocks here. Breathe. One more breath. On your next inhale, rock forward, raise up, cactus arms, come into your low lunge. When you're ready to exhale, roll onto the right heel, arms come together. You're going to arch through the back just a little bit, come into that little variation of cat pose. Here you go. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale back to center, low lunge. Exhale, release. Frame the right foot. Right knee comes back to meet the left. Taking a little mini vinyasa flow. We're going to start from our knees, come down knees, chest, and chin. Roll it down. Exhale, and then inhale, roll up into your cobra. Exhale, relax back to the belly. And then inhale, spinal flow, peel off the body, off the earth. Take it back wide, legged child's pose. And breathe. Nice deep breath. One more breath. Inhale, raise back up into your table. From your tabletop pose, make any movements that feel comfortable here for 3 breaths. So loosening up anything in the hips or the spine. And then I will meet you coming into stillness. Nice long line from the top of the head down to the tailbone. Left foot comes behind, tuck through the toes. Nice calf stretch. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale, raise up, gaze out in front. Either you're taking your three-legged table or bring that right arm out in front, working with bird dog, and breathe. Exhale, release. Drop that right hand, swing that left leg around onto the right side. Take that gaze back towards the left foot. Exhale, release, come back to center. Bring that left foot back behind, turn that right leg to the side like a nice little kickstand. Peel open into that supported side plank. Breathe. Raise that left leg if it feels comfortable. Exhale, lower it down. Go ahead, swing back around, frame through here. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and, sorry, push through the, I got it mixed up this side, sorry. Inhale, lengthen left leg. Exhale, bring it between the hands, come into low lunge. And rise up if it feels comfortable. And breathe. Exhale, release. Frame that left foot. Roll back onto the left heel, come into half split. Taking our flow here, we're going to inhale, raise up, come into cactus arms, low lunge. Exhale, take your half split, roll forward. Inhale, open up. Exhale, release and round. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, release. Inhale, back to center. And then from here, hands come down to frame the left foot. Left knee comes back to meet the right. This time, hands to the earth, tuck through the toes. From here, roll it back, downward facing dog. From your downward dog, take your vinyasa. So whether you're coming into a modified plank or going down into chaturanga dandasana or knees, chest, and chin, roll it forward. Inhale, come into your cobra. Exhale, I'll meet you taking it back wide like a child's pose. And breathe. One more breath. Inhale, rise up into your table. Tuck through toes, take it back, downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet. And then slowly from here, either hop, skip, or jump up to the top of the mat, or you can walk. Forward fold. Allow the torso to hang, wrap through the arms if that feels comfortable. Bend at the knees. And breathe. One more breath. And slowly unbind the arms, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, raise arms up ahead, upward salute. Exhale, release hands to heart center. And then down to mountain. Breathe. Sometimes it helps to shift between both feet to where you start to feel all four corners of the feet really rooting down into the earth, knowing that your feet are completely activated on the earth. On your next inhale, raise up. Upward salute. If it feels comfortable, add in that baby back bend. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Right foot's going to stay to the earth. Hands come to the earth too. Raise that left foot. Gaze comes out in front, kind of like a little flamingo posture here. Exhale, drop that left foot back, 45 or 90-degree angle. Roll up into your warrior two. Breathe. From warrior two, reverse your warrior. Breathe. Exhale back to center, warrior two. Pop to the side of the mat, come into star pose. Breathe. Exhale, goddess. Turn those heels in. Now from our goddess pose, we're going to come down into half standing wide-legged forward fold. So hinge forward, breathe. Hands are to the earth. On your next inhale, push into the earth, adding in that halfway lift. And then from here, bend at your left knee. Go ahead, come onto the right heel, come into Skandasana on the left side. Breathe. From here, we're gonna exhale. Come over, bend that right knee, pivot around on the ball of the left foot. The left hand is on the earth. You're gonna peel open into a twist towards the right. Exhale, release, frame that right foot. Bring that left foot now back up, 45-degree angle, roll up, warrior one. Breathe. From your warrior one, you're gonna inhale, open up, open through the heart. Exhale, release, swing the arms around. Inhale, open up. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come back to center. Pivot on the ball of the left foot. Find that focal point out in front. You're in your high lunge here. Step up a little if you need to come into your either warrior three or pixie. So I'm taking a pixie pose, which is a modified version of a warrior three. Breathe. From here, you're going to hold that balance. Focal point is out in front. You're going to bring this left leg forward to where you can start working with it to move into your tree pose. So finding that focal point out in front, using the wall if you need. Breathing here. One more breath. Exhale, come out of the pose. Left foot's going to meet the right. Inhale, lengthen, upward salute. Maybe you add that baby back bend. Exhale, release, come down into chair. Breathe. From chair, lower down, hands to the earth. Walk, skip, or jump, or whatever you need back to your down dog. Take your vinyasa. And then I will meet you in wide-legged child's pose. And breathe. Pausing here for 3 nice deep breaths before transitioning to the other side. When you're ready to rise up, come into table. Take whatever you need. If you need to take some spinal flows here before you take your down dog, whatever you need. And then I will meet you back in your downward facing dog. Breathe. From downward facing dog, walk, skip, or jump top of the mat, forward fold. Bend at the knees, allow the arms to hang heavy, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, arms overhead, upward salute, palms together. Exhale, heart center. Release from heart center down into mountain. And breathe. On your next inhale, arms come back overhead. Maybe you add that baby back bend as you gently thrust the hips out. Exhale, roll it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Hands to the earth. The left foot's going to stay down. This time, pick that right foot up like you're taking a nice flamingo pose here. Gaze is out in front. So finding a little spot, maybe a foot out in front, raising the head a little, and then exhale, dropping that back foot. However your body is, either 45 degrees or 90 degrees of that right foot. Come into your warrior two. Left leg forward. Breathe. From here, we're going to exhale, reverse our warrior. Inhale back to warrior two. Come to the side of the mat, star pose, arms overhead. Exhale, pivot heels inward, down into goddess. From goddess, hands come down, forward fold, straighten through the legs. Inhale, hands to the earth, raise up, halfway lift. We're going to bend at that right knee, turn those right feet. You may need to turn the right toes out a little, and then pivot onto the left heel, come into Skandasana, right side. Breathe. When you're ready to exhale, raise up to pivot, come back to where the left foot is forward, right hand's on the earth. You're going to roll into a twist towards the left. Exhale, release, come back, frame. From here, step that right foot up a little, turn it 90-degree angle, inhale, rise up, warrior one. From warrior one, we're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, release, push it out. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, push it out. One more, inhale, lengthen, exhale, push it out. Inhale, raise up. As you raise up, pivot the ball of the right foot, come into your high lunge. You may need to step up just a foot or two, find that focal point again out in front. Come into your pixie pose or warrior three. On the left foot, right leg extended behind. And breathe. From your pixie or warrior three, working with balance, focal point out in front. Come to where you find your tree pose. So wherever you are, it could be here at the calf or tucked. Maybe you need, each day is different. So some days I need the wall, some days I'm here, and some days I'm here. So find what's comfortable for you. One more breath. When you're ready to exhale, release that right foot. Inhale, lengthen arms overhead. Exhale, chair. Breathe. From your chair pose, go ahead, come down, frame the feet, come into forward fold before jumping or walking back to your plank. From your plank, take your vinyasa, and then I will meet you once again in your wide-legged child's pose. Breathe. Pausing here for 3 deep breaths. One more breath. Inhale, raise back up, taking any cat-cows or any gentle movements you need for 3 breaths. And then slowly from here, we're going to start cooling down through the body. So adding in a restorative posture here. So we're going to take cobra, a supported cobra, before going onto our back. So there's 2 ways you could do it. This is considered more supported up dog, doing it this way or the other way. So there's 2 ways. If you want to do supported cobra, bringing this to the belly, and then you're going to push up through the hands. Now, if you want to do the supported up dog, this is going to sit right between the belly and the hips, and you're going to be like this. Now, yogi's choice, you could do it either sideways or long ways. So find what feels comfortable. We're going to hold here for about 5 breaths. So you want to make sure that you're not pinching the low back or it's not pushing too hard on the belly. And just breathe. Nice deep breath. And then slowly raise up, come back onto the knees, release from the bolster. From the bolster, if you had it sideways, go ahead, turn it long ways. And then from here, we're going to come on to the sit bones. And then we're going to take a supported fish. So yogi's choice here, you can take that blanket, roll it, put it under the knees, and then exhale, come down and relax. Make sure that the entire back, the back of the head, the neck, everything is supported by the bolster. And just breathe. One more deep breath. And very slowly, we want to take the feet, gently push the blanket out from under our knees with the feet, if you had the blanket under the knees. And then take the right leg and then the left leg, go ahead and bend them. And then slowly come over onto the right side to roll up. And then from here, you're already going to be in position to gently take that supported twist on the bolster. Now, I always like to keep my head in the direction of the knees that are bent. But if you're looking for a deeper stretch, and then you can take it in the opposite direction. Just breathe. Nice deep breath here. Take your time. Bring the hands to the earth to help support the body as you raise the torso up. Once you come back onto both sit bones, windshield wipering the legs very gently. And then from here, before we transition to the opposite side, we want to take what's called a caterpillar pose, a nice counter pose here. So you're going to bring the hands underneath the thighs. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, hinge forward. And then when you can't reach that length anymore, like your head can't go any further, then exhale, roll the torso over the thighs. And breathe. Exhale, release, raise up. And now we're going to take the legs towards the left. Come on to that left side, that left sit bone a little bit onto the left side of the left hip a little bit. And then exhale, come down into that supported twist. And breathe. One more breath. Take your time, bring the hands to the earth, push up through the torso. Gently push the bolster out to the side. Come to where both sit bones are on the earth. Take a nice little windshield wiper. We're going to keep the bolster close because we're going to do the last restorative pose for our cool down. Come into our supported bridge. So once you find where you're ready to come onto the back, slowly, gently lower down one vertebrae at a time. And maybe you take a moment here, pause, work on the core, roll down, down. And then once you find your spine on the earth, lengthening through the spine, make sure you don't move the head from side to side. As you inhale, raise the hips up, pulling that bolster underneath the low back, right between low back and sacrum. Breathing here, and it should be a nice sweet spot. Like you should definitely feel the support. Okay, perfect. You shouldn't feel any pinching or pain. And then from here, it's up to you. You can stay here. This may be where you are today. Or if you want to bring the knees in towards the chest and then raise the legs up into your waterfall pose. Breathe. And maybe it's comfortable to bring the right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. One more deep breath. And if you have the legs raised in waterfall, go ahead, bend at the knees, bring the hands down from the chest and the belly to the earth for support. We're back in our supported bridge pose here, and we're just going to gently take our time. Inhale, raise up, remove that bolster or block. Come back to the earth, nice flat back, both knees in towards the chest. Taking a gentle rock from side to side. And if happy baby is part of your practice, maybe from the gentle rock, you come back to stillness before bringing the soles of the feet towards the ceiling and then grabbing onto the outsides of the feet and then adding in that rocking sensation again. One more breath. From your happy baby, gently come back from the rocking sensation back to stillness. First, release the right foot to the earth, then the left. And then from here, if it's part of your practice, go ahead, bring both soles of the feet together, opening up through the knees, having a reclined Baddha Konasana here, a reclined butterfly. Maybe you stretch the arms overhead, lengthening through the spine. And if it's too much pressure on the hips, you can add any blocks underneath the legs. And just breathe. And very gently from here, gently raise that right leg. So you're going to still have that left leg bent, right leg is raised. And then maybe you're here today taking a gentle twist slowly towards the opposite side. Or maybe it feels comfortable to go ahead and drop that right leg over to the left, coming into your supine twist. And stay as long as you like towards the left, or maybe the body is ready to transition over towards the right. And make any movements or adjustments that you need. I'm going to begin lowering the lights just a little. And from your supine twist, I invite you to incorporate any last minute postures that you would like to add in for this evening before coming into your final pose for the evening or your Shavasana. Just breathing here. Become aware of the forehead as it relaxes. The eyelids soften and close. Back of the head and the neck relaxes. The jaw releases. The shoulders and the arms relax. The chest and the belly. And then the back relax. Each vertebrae one by one, starting with the neck all the way down to the pelvic bowl. And from there, you feel the hips relax, the legs, and the feet. Feeling the entire body relax as you rest easy in your Shavasana. Enjoy. Very gently with the eyes remaining closed. Begin to bring the awareness back into the space. Feel the rise and fall of the chest with each inhale and each exhale. Gently move through the fingers and the toes, the hands and the feet. Stretching arms overhead, lengthening through the spine, waking up one vertebrae at a time. And when it feels comfortable, the arms and the legs come together, rolling over into a comfortable side of your fetal posture. Breathing here. And when it feels comfortable, coming up into a seated posture of your choice. Closing our practice this evening. If you'd like to join me in prayer mudra with hands to heart center, palms once again press into the sternum for Anjali Mudra. Thank you for allowing me to guide you this evening. May you be happy. May you be well. May you always find peace. Namaste.